suppose that a lot of people don't really know that I do sort of odd jobs for the elderly, and it's hello Mabel, this is my dog. It's really rewarding working for the elderly, isn't it, Mabel? So now, no, you go down for now. Daddy's talking about Hitler. So you've got the old people, and now there's one of them, and I think this lady, she told me not to say her name, but her surname begins with a W and you pronounce it as V, so you know, that sort of thing. And she's told me not to mention this, but she has told me a little bit of a secret, and her secret is she was in Hitler's bunker. Yeah, that's the secret. But that's not the whole thing, because this lady, this old lady I garden for in Hitler's bunker, she knows a few secrets. Let me just say, the official history line is that Hitler, like, and then they burnt the body, and the Soviets and all that sort of got hold of it. That didn't happen. According to this lady I garden for, who's about, I think she's about 105 or something, you know, certainly looks it. So anyway, so this old lady who I garden for, she knows where Hitler ended up, and apparently, according to this old lady who I garden for, Hitler escaped to Spain, and he was sort of like hidden by Franco, who was the Spanish guy at the time. And Franco, when Hitler got there, what do you do with Hitler? You put yourself in that place. What would you do with Hitler? You're Franco in charge of Spain, and suddenly it's the end of the war. It's like May, June 1945. Hitler's turned up on his little jet. There's not enough fuel to get to Argentina, so he's looking for routes to the U-boat, but he hasn't got on the U-boat yet. So what is Hitler doing? Hitler is going to have to lie low in one of Franco's palaces. So what did Hitler do, according to this old lady who travelled with him? This lady who I garden for, who's alive right now in the area that I live in, which we won't quite say because you might try and track it down. This old lady, she's 105, I garden for her. She travelled on that private jet with Hitler from war-torn Germany, Berlin. The bombs are coming down. I think there was a bit of tinsel involved, even though it was me. Gary Barlow, he wasn't there. Gary Barlow wasn't there. I swear it. He wasn't there. Anyway, so there's all sorts of bombs. Boo, 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 boo. Apparently Hitler's been burned. All that's left is a jawbone, even though it turns out to be like a 40-year-old woman's jawbone. All that sort of stuff. It's all officially, Hitler's dead, he's committed suicide, he shot himself, they've burnt the body. No. Hitler is on a private jet with an old lady who I now garden for. He's just landed in Spain. He's dropped into Franco's compound. What do you do with Hitler? First thing that happened, this lady who I garden for now, 105, shaved Hitler's moustache off. Completely different person. Side parting, went the other way. He's unrecognisable now. What do you do as well? Put a pair of glasses on him. He needed glasses, and now he's got glasses. So he's wearing glasses. Hitler is wearing glasses, he's got no moustache. Side parting's going the other way. Franco needs a gardener. Hitler was quite good at gardening. I didn't know, but this lady said. She actually compared my gardening skills to Hitler's. I didn't take it as a compliment because, you know, it's Hitler. You don't really want to be compared to Hitler. It's bad. Unless it's like you're better than Hitler. If you're worse than Hitler, or you're the same as Hitler, bad news. If you're better than Hitler, that's okay. But Hitler's gardening skills got him through, because he became Franco's gardener. And he changed his name, and now this is gospel truth. Hitler survived the war, and he changed his name to Addy Wolf. And he became Franco's gardener. That's explosive, isn't it? That is like, that's massive. That is bigger than if Jason Orange came back to take that. It's huge. It's huge. It's Hitler. You don't really want to be compared to Hitler.